knock off this funny noise and say hello to you out there. Good evening, everybody, friends, neighbors. My name is Bill Comrade, and you are watching Bill's Box of Sound. Thank you for stopping by tonight. And we've got an enjoyable hour for you. Today is still Record Store Day. It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 7 o'clock on the West Coast, and wherever you are in the world, it's probably another time. But hey, and I'm not going to say it's a certain time somewhere, but I will say that yes, I did partake in Record Store Day today, and I did buy some records, and I am going to show them to you. But I got to tell you about my day. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I woke up without my alarm going off at about 4:30, 4:45. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and thank you very much. All right, back to my story. I woke up about 4:45, planning to wake up at 5 a.m. Came down here, just got myself together, cleaned myself up a little bit, put my flannel on, put my jacket on. 45 degrees outside, raining like crazy. So I went and I got my rain hat, which I will do right now. Yes, boys and girls, this is my rain hat. Don't you love it? It's my IKEA hat. I bought this at an IKEA. It was either in it was in Columbus, Ohio. Anyway, they have these blue IKEA bags at all the IKEA stores, and they make hats out of them. And they got little things as IKEA on here. Not a paid sponsor, but if you want to throw some money at me, I'd be more than happy to say good things about your company. Anyway, I picked this up and I said, you know what, this would be perfect for rain. So whenever it rains outside, I wear this hat. I don't use an umbrella. Why? Because when I'm outside for distance, I wear my glasses, okay? And I'd go without a hat, but it gets my glasses wet. So this is the best hat, and I get compliments on it everywhere I go. So got the old IKEA hat out, and I headed out to Mentor, Ohio. One of my favorite record stores, Record Den. It's about 45 minutes away, but they do an incredible volume of Record Store Day stuff. And I go there every year on Record Store Day. I also go there on Black Friday. Hey, look who's popped into the place. It's Spider-Man. How are you doing?
Good.
You're doing good? All right. For a while, I thought you weren't going to make it for the show tonight. We're going to see all sorts of brand new records tonight.
Cool.
Because it was Record Store Day. I'm telling the story of what I did today.
Who was here?
Pardon?
Who was here?
Who was here? Just me.
Who was?
Who was here?
Yeah, I have a piece of gum in my mouth.
Sorry. Nobody else was here. Just me.
I lost my chair there.
Well, that's because I didn't know if you were going to show up or not. I was going to say, well, if Spider-Man doesn't show up, maybe Roman will show up, but I don't know where he is. He might have gone someplace with his mom. He might be back already for all I know. But anyway.
Oh, he's already back.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to tell this story about how I went out and I left at about, say, 15 minutes after 5 o'clock in the morning. And I got to this store at 6 a.m. Now, usually, if you get there at 6 o'clock in the morning for Record Store Day, when they're scheduled to open up at 8 a.m., you'll have about 15, 20 people. No, there's like 50, 60 people there.
Is it 7:35
Uh,
a.m.?
No. Where do you see that? Oh, that's how long we've been on the air. We've been on the air for 7 minutes and 50 seconds. It's counting by seconds. So that's real time. It's not the clock time. Anyway, so I got
Bless you.
I got there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the place was packed. So said hello to some of my friends who got there early in the line. I mean, at this place, people camp out the night before so they can get all the stuff. Some people spend like $3,000 on record store day stuff. It's amazing. But let's see. I want to put this on real quick. Saint Brando says, "Howdy, Mr. Bill from Montreal. Any news about Funky Nothingness? Release date? Enjoy your channel." Oh, we'll be talking about that a little later on, because I have been in touch with the Vaultmeister, and good things are afoot. So anyway, so I found out that the reason why this was like the most widely attended record store day that I have ever seen in the last 10, 15 years was because everybody wanted this thing. The Taylor Swift album, Folklore, the Long Pond Studio Sessions, which is a record store day exclusive, only 7,000 of these made. There's the album, 2-record set, no gatefold. I haven't opened it up yet. I think it's black vinyl, but everybody was there to get this today. Man, there and all sorts of newcomers, mostly female, all Swifties, just from everywhere. Just the line went all the way down to the end of the shopping center, turned around and went back again and doubled up on itself. It was crazy. So the store opened up at 8 a.m. I didn't get into the store until like 5 minutes after 9. It was ridiculous. But I did manage to get almost everything I wanted because it was just so expensive. I couldn't spend any more money. I got one 7-inch record. This one right here. It's Larry Mullins with Mike Watt doing the Stooges tune TVI on a 45. It's got 2 different parts of TVI. A very different version of TVI. It says that there's vocals on it, but you can't understand anybody singing. There's bass, there's electronics, there's saxophone, there's drums, and noises, and it's pretty odd. And no, it's not Larry Mullen from U2. It's a guy who used to call himself Toby Dammit. And that's him right there. Looks kind of like the actor Bill Pullman. And, oh look, we could even say, "Hello, this is Larry Mullen, and you're watching Bill's Box of Sound." So, that is the 45 I got. And the rest are all 12-inchers. I want to start with some record store a day stuff that I got a couple of days early because it was sent to me from Cooking Vinyl in the UK. They were very generous to let me in on this so I could review it. First one, the first 2 of these are Pixies related. The band Pixies. This is demos. Demos from the original Purple tape that Pixies made before their first album. And it's got 9 songs on it. The original Pixies. And it is, now, they say it's on purple 10-inch vinyl. Okay? Now, look at this sleeve. That's definitely purple, right? That's not purple. It's like burgundy or raspberry. Now, if you look at it in the light, it's got some purple veins in it, but I don't know. That's not a purple vinyl record. But this is a 10-inch record and really good stuff. Sounds great. Also, Pixies related. we've got Frank Black solo stuff live in 2006, which is recorded. Um, it's recorded during the Frank Black 2006 North American tour, and it's got. And you know what? I did not know this because I really wasn't a Pixies fan. I've just been getting into him in the past couple of weeks or so. Eric Drew Feldman. He played keyboards on the last 3 or 4 Captain Beefheart albums. And he also played with Snakefinger. And he currently plays with the Residents. So he's massively cool. So this is on orange vinyl. Very orange. And this is a good sounding record. Great tunes as well. It's got, let's see, Bullet, Nadine, and this record has a fantastic cover version of Roxy Music's Remake Remodel. So check this out. It's available for Record Store Day. You might have gotten a copy of your own. And this is interesting. I showed this in my Record Store Day video a few weeks ago, or about a month or two ago, that this was offered for Record Store Day in the UK. It's the band Landscape, and the name of the album is From the Tea Rooms of Mars to the Hellholes of Uranus. I bought this album. Well, actually, I reviewed this album for Scene Magazine back in 1981 when it first came out. And I love this record. It's got a lot of great stuff on it. Had a techno hit called Einstein A Go-Go. But I like the song Norman Bates, and I love Shake the West Awake. Just the whole album, all the way through, is really good. So this is remastered and put out on clear-ish vinyl. And it's got all new liner notes on it. And I did not know. This was actually their second album. Their third album and their last album was Manhattan Boogie Woogie. I'm on the lookout now for their very first album. But how does this sound for a remastered record? I'm sorry to report, it's not as good as I wanted it to. So, I'm listening to this record, and I'm listening to the song Norman Bates, and I can tell it was mastered from a digital source, but then I hear something funny in this channel. I stop the record, back it up, and rock it back and forth a bit. There's digital dropouts on this. So while it was nice to get a hold of this in the new version, I am not happy with the sound quality. If you can, get an original of this album. Once again, Landscape from the Tea Rooms of Mars. Did you have a question? I saw your hand up.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I just like you being here, Spider-Man. It makes me feel safe knowing that if there's any bad guys around, you just sling a few webs and you save the day.
Sorry, I was trying to blow a bubble.
Okay, that's all right. Okay. Next from Cooking Vinyl, Altered Images. Yeah. They did the song Happy Birthday. They did the song I Could Be Happy. And there's Claire Grogan looking as gorgeous as always with that sweet voice of hers. This band broke up after like 2 or 3 albums. And now they're kind of like reforming. Claire has performed solo as Altered Images in some cases. But this is a 4-song EP on white vinyl, although it's kind of an off-white if you ask me. And this has remakes of 4 Altered Images songs. Happy Birthday, Don't Talk to Me About Love, See Those Eyes, and I Could Be Happy. And performing all of the instruments is her husband, who is also a late member of Altered Images, Stephen Laroni. So that is that. Sounds good, kind of odd, completely reimagined versions of these songs. I very much enjoy the originals more. So that's that. And now I'm going to get to the stuff I actually bought, Ooh, ow. I got to take this thing off of my thumb. I've got a swollen tendon. Trigger thumb. Let's catch up on the chat room.
Does your thumb feel better?
It's getting better. I can't really bend it too much.
Put it back on.
But no. I have to do this so I can pick up things. But I will put this back on later on. This is my little splint. But let's see. Kevin asks Paul asks if it's the same Larry Mullen currently with Swans. Very possible. I just looked up because I was trying to find out who this guy is. But he was also known as Toby Dammit. That was his stage name. I didn't memorize what his real name was. So, yeah, I agree. Purple-ish. And let's see. Yeah, 75,000 of the Swift release. They still had plenty when I left that place. What else we got going on here? Oh, it is the same Larry. What are you doing, Spider-Man? You okay?
I can't see.
You can't see?
Are you just bullying me?
Should I get you an eye chart?
No, it's just they're up here in my eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll trust you to reestablish. And yes, Eric Drew Feldman is awesome with The Residents. And you say, what do you do with an album that you don't like? Well,
he just flushes it down the toilet.
Not necessarily. Well, I keep a lot of stuff just in case my tastes seem to change in the future, and I may gift it to somebody. But I don't usually sell them because I don't like selling records. It's not a lot of fun. So that's that. And I have done that. So like if somebody's over the house and they love it, but Kevin says it's not a good idea to flush a record down the toilet because then you'll have to pay a plumber a lot of money to fix your pipes. So it was an idea. You floated it. All right. Back to records that I bought for Record Store Day. I'm talking so much, my throat's getting dry. All right.
I'm going to spit my gum out.
Okay.
And then go get a Sprite.
All right. I will see you in a bit. Okay. Yeah, this one I've been looking forward to. David Byrne, The Catherine Wheel. This is the full score. Now, this did come out in 1981. Yeah, in 1981 as a single record. And the cassette and the CD that was released many years later had a lot more music on it. So this is a whole 2-record set with the entire score to Twyla Tharp's The Catherine Wheel. This is some very cool music. And some of these songs on here were redone by the Talking Heads, or just Talking Heads, in the movie Stop Making Sense. Very happy to get this. And is this on colored vinyl? Nope, black vinyl. Next, we got some blues. The Muddy Waters Woodstock album. Let's see. And I streamed this online. This is some real good blues, and this was the last album that that Muddy Waters did for the Chest label. Pardon?
This is open, so...
Careful. Now, be very careful when you open that, because you were shaking it up. You don't want to go spraying all over the place. Do you want me to open it for you?
No, I got it.
Yeah, you got it?
I'm a professional.
You're a professional!
I guess.
Spider-Man does nothing halfway. He does it good. But anyway, so...
I can't open this.
Uh-oh. I got it. I got it.
Put this down. I got it.
Ready? Set.
Fast.
All right. There you go. You can sip to your Heart's content. Sprite's good stuff. Anyway, so
I don't
yeah.
go with gum though.
Yeah, gum's not that good. Did you want to throw away your gum? We got a wastebasket over here.
It tastes good.
All right.
No, I already threw my gum away.
Okay. So anyway, this is a re-release on Elemental Music, and let's see, it has no indication as to what color vinyl it's on. I'm gonna trust that it's black vinyl, but
Just open it.
let's see. You want me to open it? Okay. Because there's no stickers on it. So let's get this
I'll be right
opened.
back.
Okay. Spider-Man says open it, so I'm going to open it. Let's see what else we got here. Yes, there are records I don't like. But basically, if I don't like a record, I'm not going to buy it. But I remember back in the day when I used to get records for review, there are lots of records that I just could not stand, and I gave them away or traded them in at a used record shop, or I just kept it. Never throw records away though. I never throw records away unless they're damaged beyond repair. Let's see. And let's see. That's right. Dan says that the ghoul would use a boom boom on it.
What did he mean?
Oh, someday you may be able to see a video of the ghoul. Well, he was a guy. He had a lot of fun, and he would blow things up with a firecracker if he didn't like it. It was a lot of fun. It was funny.
I'm putting him in jail.
But you can't because he passed away a few years ago. All right. Mystery is over. It's on black vinyl.
You know it all.
But you know what? Let's take a quick look at it. It looks very nice and flat.
Half orange, half black, half blue.
Yep.
All three of those colors.
Okay. Very nice. And looks like it was done in the Czech Republic. So, very much looking forward to listening to this slab. All right. Well, that is not colored vinyl, but I know the next one is. I mean, I don't go specifically for the colored vinyl, but sometimes it's fun. And yes, we do have some Zappa news for you.
I know Roman would like a blue one.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, look at this. T-Rex, rockin' and rollin'. This is 18 songs by T-Rex. It was originally a Japanese album. Well, it was released in Japan. It's not in Japanese. But this is a great little collection. Let me just go through the songs on side one.
Oh.
What? You okay?
When I was trying to pull my mask,
You hurt yourself?
It didn't work, and I hit my stomach.
Oh, ouch. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, side A. Just side A has The Groover, 20th Century Boy, Solid Gold Easy Action, Children of the Revolution, Metal Guru, Telegram Sam, Jitterbug Love, Cadillac and Midnight. Great stuff.
Who would name a song called Jitterbug Love?
Well, that guy, Mark Bolan. Mark Bolan. And this one. This guy.
Is blue, I'm guessing.
No, this is not blue. I know.
Black?
This is pink. Or it's supposed to be pink. The sticker on the front says it's on pink vinyl. So.
But they're lying.
Oh, really? No, let's check this out. T-Rex rocking and rolling on hot pink vinyl.
That is not pink. That is hot pink.
Well, it's still pink.
Still doesn't count.
has got reproductions of all the original 7-inch singles. Well, a bunch of them. And then the songs again, all produced by Tony Visconti. That's T-Rex rocking and rolling. Let's pull a couple more records and then we'll talk about the new announcement for Frank Zappa fans.
You can't make me change my mind that it's not.
Well, that's definitely
not pink.
It's definitely not blue. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, I took a good guess.
Okay, yes, but let's see. I'm pretty sure this one is black vinyl, but it's the Ramones with "Pleasant Dreams." Now, this is the album that had "We Want the Airwaves" on it, produced by Graham Gouldman of 10cc fame. But these are different mixes than the version that came out originally, and very interested and excited to hear this. We got a question here. Do you like the Swans, Bill? Their early albums are brutal and maybe brutal and noisy. But they've gone to be way more experimental and progressive in later years. I love them. I think I've heard them before. I don't have anything by them, but I should seek some of that stuff up. Yeah, okay, I got it. Brutal. So, yeah. Pleasant Dreams of New York mixes, Rough and Almost Ready Ramones, unreleased works in progress from the Ramones' 6th album with original alternate cover art. And this is on black vinyl, so I'm not opening that one up. This one I was very excited about because I'm a big fan of this record. I bought it on CD way back when it came out in 1995. Poe! Hello, hello! And there she is. Model turned songstress. Very intelligent woman. She put out 2 albums and a couple of singles, and her music career was cut short by rotten deals in the music business. She really got a bad deal, but still, this is a great album with some great songs like Hello and Trigger Happy Jack and Angry Johnny. Those were the big singles off that album, but this whole album is good. And this is colored vinyl. Let's see, it's going to be, oh no, this is black vinyl. The color is black.
Every vinyl is black.
No. In the beginning, every record was black. Some of them were red, but it's basically records are black vinyl because it's easier to see where the songs start and end. So if you want to play a certain song, you can do that. Just makes it easier.
No, it does not.
Well, when you start playing records, you'll find out for yourself. All right, let's take a break from our record store day stuff. I'm going to tell you the news.
The news.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's get the noisemaker, get the tone up. Let's see. It's time for the news. Hello, I'm Bill, and this is the news. Well, it was announced that there's going to be a new Frank Zappa release coming in June. Well, actually, the end of June. So basically, end of June, beginning of July. And it is an album called Funky Nothingness. Now, this is all completely unreleased stuff. This was an album that Frank was recording after Hot Rats. Kind of like Hot Rats Part 2. But for some reason, it was never released. We'll find out more about this. Now, the Vaultmeister, who produced this album for release, along with Ahmet Zappa, he sent me a Rolling Stone article that detailed that these are compositions, instrumental, vocal, jams, partial things. A couple of the songs ended up on other releases in other forms. But let me just run to Zappa.com here and give you the rest of the details on this. Let me just bring it up. Let's see. Yeah, it might be nice if I typed in the right word. No, 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 no. Here we go. Okay. Here we are. Funky nothingness. So let's get music. Let's see. Where's the store? Store. There we go. The store for funky nothingness. Okay. So the album is available as a 3 CD set with all the music that was recorded at these sessions. Also, there's going to be a bunch of really cool t-shirts released. You can take a look on Zappa.com for that. There's also, and and the album will be available as a 2-record set with some of the music from the 3 CD set, but not all. And
When will the live stream be over?
in about half an hour.
Ugh.
Yeah, sorry.
How long is that?
30 minutes.
Good.
All right. So the album, the 2-record set will be available on either black vinyl or looks like burgundy vinyl. Let's see.
I just want to go home and just lay down and play Spider-Man games and.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We really do appreciate you here. If you need to take off, that's all right.
No.
All right. That's cool. So this is on what color vinyl? What color vinyl?
I am very cold.
You're cold?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it says here, Funky Nothingness is the lost album sequel to the iconic Hot Rats from 1969. Primarily recorded at the Record Plant studio in 1970, containing mostly unreleased compositions and jams featuring Don Sugarcane Harris and Ainsley Dunbar on drums. Titled by Zappa himself, this compilation contains vintage FZ mixes with modern mixes by Craig Parker Adams, mastered by John Polito, and lacquers cut by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grunman Mastering. A limited 2 LP comes in clear violet, 180 gram. And it's got tracks like Funky Nothingness, Tommy and Vincent Duo, Love Will Make Your Mind Go Wild, I'm a Rolling Stone. It's got a version of Chunga's Revenge. It's got a version of Charlena, and it's got a song which I'm not going to say the name of because we've got tender ears in the room. But yes,
What do you mean?
there's a song title that has a objectionable word in it, so I can't say it right now. Anyway, but yeah. Very excited about this. And if you look on RollingStone.com, there is an article about it where they do interview the Vaultmeister, Joe Travers. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to talk to me about it. I don't know if it's going to be before or after the Zappacast does it, because the Zappacast is in the middle of this big thing with the history and collected improvisations of the Mothers of Invention, which is a huge project that Frank had wanted to do but never actually was able to bring to fruition. Some very fascinating stuff. And let's read what St. Brenda has to say. With all the Zappa releases in the last several years, this is the one that I'm really looking forward to getting. I didn't know.
Where did you put it?
I didn't know anything about it. So it's.
Where did you put it?
What?
No. No.
The piano? Oh, you mean the synthesizer?
Yes.
It's over there. It's not hooked up right now. No synthesizer this week. I'm sorry. I'm going to put my little splint back on so I don't bend my finger the wrong way. Anyway.
Like backwards?
No, like forwards the wrong way. Like this one I can bend, no problem. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's not injured. But if I take this one and bend it, when I go here, it'll flip like that involuntarily, and it'll hurt at the same time. So that's why I'm resting my finger like this, giving it some physical therapy. Anyway, yes. So yeah, I did not know about this, and I'm going to be asking Joe a lot about this archaeological dig that ended up with him getting this music. Very interested, and we've got until the end of June for it to materialize. So that is that. But yeah, looks like a lot of fun. New. Zappa. I love it. Breaking. Yes. May I help you?
I just need to say one thing.
What do you want to say?
Thumbs cannot have therapy!
Yes, they. I'm giving therapy to my thumb right now.
What does that even mean?
It means that I have to do special exercises to this thumb to get it back to its original strength so it doesn't hurt anymore, and I can move it all the way around. I can move it like this, yeah. Because it's been injured. It's going to be weak for a while. So I have to do special exercises to bring the strength back up and to heal the wound that's inside of my finger. Does that make sense? Does it?
Kind of.
Okay. You'll see. Before you know it, in a few weeks, I won't be wearing this anymore, and I'll be able to play all of my instruments again.
You don't need to play them. I can play them.
Ah.
For you. I'll be just jamming all day.
Next week, I'll have the synthesizer hooked back up, and we'll have something new going on. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So that is the new news about new Zappa music coming your way at the end of June. So back to Record Store Day. We've got, is this another Elemental release? Yes, it is. This is Howlin' Wolf, live and cooking at Alice's Revisited. This was recorded back in 1972 with Howlin' Wolf, Robert Sumlin on guitar, Willie Williams on guitar, Eddie Taylor on tenor sax, David Myers on Fender bass, Sunnyland Slim on piano, and Fred Bello on drums. And of course, on vocals and harmonica, the Howlin' Wolf himself. This is blues music. This guy calls himself Howlin' Wolf.
What?
Yeah.
I'm still confused.
Oh, well. Maybe I'll play this for you sometime, and you'll be able to find out what this guy's like and whether you like him or not. And let's form a little chain here. You know whose vocals sound a little bit like Howlin' Wolf? Well, it is this gentleman right here. The Captain! Captain Beefheart! Yes, this just came out today from Record Store Day. It's called I'm Gonna Do What I Wanna Do, live at my father's place in 1978. Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band. And it's 2 LP. Let's see. Is this on colored vinyl or is it on black vinyl? Let's find out.
Let me guess it's going to be on black vinyl.
You think it is? I think it is too, but let's just open to make sure.
It's always black vinyl.
Now, as I've shown you before, this originally came out on compact disc back in 2000, I think it was. Yeah, in the year 2000. In a 2 CD set that was limited to like 2,000 copies or something like that. And I have a copy of it, but it was a very well recorded concert, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing this. So let's pull this out, and I think you're right. It is black. And let's see.
I just got to do one thing.
Hold on, yeah.
Doing the dab dance. Whoa!
And this was mastered by Bernie Grundman himself. Yes.
What?
Oh, I know that those are chess alumni, Carlos. Especially Hubert Sumlin. He did a boatload of stuff on
Excuse me.
chess records. You're excused. Excuse yourself. All
I
right.
already did.
So that's it.
Ow. Missing.
Captain Beefheart. I'll be spinning that soon. Just got a few more here. Let's see.
My finger is broken.
Your finger's not broken. What the heck has happened here?
I know, right?
It's like somebody took all the air out of your finger.
And what happened to this finger?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of air in it.
All right, check this one out. Gong with David Allen, live in Lyon, December 14th, 1972.
Now all my hands are gone.
Here are the tracks. If you want to look at it, or if you're watching on a replay, you can pause it and take a look at that. And the stickers say the iconic 1972 concert from the prog rock supergroup for the very first time in a triple vinyl LP set with 3 different colors of vinyl. Look at that. Blue, red, and green.
Roman's very gonna like the blue and red.
Oh, yeah. Roman loves blue and red stuff.
I broke my fingers.
Sorry to hear that.
And they can bend all the way back.
And even though this is a 3-record set with all 6 sides full of stuff,
just kidding.
It wasn't a bad price. It was $40-some. There was a record by Crispin Hellion Glover with Barnes and Barnes, the re-release from today, and that album was $40 all by itself. It is just one record. There was also a re-release of the Rolling Stones' Beggar's Banquet. That was almost $40 for one record. That was just colored vinyl. So, what are you gonna say? Well, I do say, Phil keeps up his hand while walking. He'll have drivers asking him if he needs a ride. I don't know. I do.
How many more minutes?
I do go out walking every day. How many more minutes? We've got about 15 minutes. And yes, it is hard to be an aging musician. It's the second time I've injured one of my fingers, but I'm not going to have any surgery done to them. I prefer having the physical therapy. I believe it is a much longer lasting recovery. It's a good thing I'm not a working musician. Yes. Let's see here. Da-da-da-dum. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pull out one of these 3 records now, just to show you what it looks like. Okay, Spider-Man. You're gonna guess what color record is this gonna be that I pull out? It's gonna be either green, red, or blue. Or
Blue.
Yeah. Well, wait. Blue, maybe kind of violet. But let's check it out.
Blue, violet.
Okay. So.
Or red.
All right. So I'm only going to pull out
One of those.
One of these.
I guess 2 of those.
But you don't think it's going to be green?
No.
Okay. Let's check this out.
If it's going to be green, I'm out.
This is really in here, but I don't want to damage it at all. Here we go.
I really don't want you to know.
All right. Here's LP1, live in Lyon. And the color is blue. Now that's nice blue. Check that out.
Let's go!
Isn't that beautiful?
Let me get Roman to see that.
Check that out. Yes.
Spider-Man told.
Look at this record. Isn't that pretty? That's a nice blue record. It's kind of like a clear splatter.
A what?
That's awesome. This is music by a band called Gong. Gong. Very nice.
Let me gong myself. I will gong myself.
You will gong yourself. No, okay, you can't touch the surface of the record. Sorry.
I'm not gonna touch the surface.
Okay, you gotta touch it. Just touch it here. The way to handle a record. This is a very important lesson I'm about to show you. You only touch the sides of the record. Okay? Never the playing surface. Don't actually touch your head with it. But go ahead and gong.
Dong.
All right, that's good. Very nice. Someday, Roman, I'm going to teach you how to play records and make them sound real good. All right.
Also, I went to Sky Zone.
You went to Sky Zone today.
And this Disney place.
Come back. You went to... Wait. Did you get to see the Disney animation experience?
Yes.
With the stuff like the huge rooms, and you're seeing all sorts of stuff from Disney movies?
Oh, no, it wasn't huge rooms. It was just one big room.
One big room, okay.
With a bunch of movies.
Oh, cool. All right. So you got to see the Disney animation experience. That's neat. It's very good.
I want to see the actual one and not like a scam.
What do you mean?
Some of them are usually a scam. Well, that one was a scam because the pictures showed us, me and Mom.
Yeah.
It showed us like rooms.
It showed you rooms?
Yeah, but then, it was just one.
You got lucky. You got lucky there.
I'm glad that didn't go in the trash.
Yes, same here.
Probably wouldn't
All right.
be able to get that thing out.
We'll talk more about that later. Okay, we got 2 more records
Bye.
for Record Store Day. So, take care, Roman. Thank you for stopping by. All right. So, I was glad to get this one. Miles Davis, Turnaround, Rare Miles from the Complete On the Corner Sessions. And I guess I got like one of the last copies of this. So I almost didn't get this. But got 4 tracks from the Complete On the Corner Sessions. And you know what? Roman shouldn't have gone away. You want to know why?
I'm getting back.
Oh.
Well, let me see this first.
He's gonna love this one. Let's open this up. More colored vinyl, folks.
Yay! Let me guess, it's red and blue.
Nope.
Black.
It's only one color.
Blue. Red. Blue. Red. Blue. Red. Blue. Red. One of those. Because I know we look.
What does that say? What does that say?
Sky blue.
It's a sky blue vinyl. So here's the inner sleeve.
Vanilla. Forgot that part.
With some trumpets and some liner notes. Here is the vinyl. Ooh, static electricity, boys and girls. Oh, check that out.
Alright, let me go get him. What? Again? Are you serious?
I'm serious as a heart attack. Turnaround, Rare Miles from the On the Corner Sessions. Very nice stuff. I just might listen to this one tonight. All right, we got one more.
What?
One more selection.
That is a beautiful color.
It is very nice. One more selection. And this is the very first gig of the Black Keys at the Beachland Tavern from March 31st, 2002. Now, this is their very first gig once they started calling themselves the Black Keys. It's got originals as well as a Junior Kimbrough blues tune. But these guys from Akron, Black Keys, Dan Auerbach, and Pat Carney. This is, I believe, black vinyl. No, it's not black vinyl. It's tangerine vinyl. Nice.
Let me see.
Check it out.
I'm gonna get Roman again.
Well, make it quick because we're running out of time.
What?
This record?
Yeah.
Tangerine color. You ready? Boom.
I always faint when I like the best colors.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bye.
Well, that's it. That's what we got. All right. So, we got a couple of options here.
I just want to.
You just want to do what?
I just want to be thin air this.
Thin air. What? What's this? What do you want to do?
I want to be thin air so I don't feel anything.
You want to be thin air?
T-pose.
Okay. All right. Well, we're about 7 minutes until the top of the hour. Now we could end the show, or
Now?
we could end the show in a couple of minutes, and or we can just play some noises, and then I can come back and do some other things. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to the people in the chat room. You folks watching, do you want me to continue the show on? I can show you some stuff, and I can answer questions, because I've been doing a lot of talking here.
Let the S's decide.
Yeah. So,
I'm one of the S's.
do you guys have another half an hour or an hour?
Well, is there any more S's?
S's?
Yeah, in the chat room.
Well, let's see. We've got some people saying that they like Miles Davis, and I like Miles Davis too. And how do you like the Annie Had a Baby Zappa single? I like it a lot.
I'm going to make it Eddie.
Okay. So, all right. I'm going to play about 3 minutes of sound, and let me know how much more time you've got. I'm probably just going to end the program and do this other stuff in a regular video. So, I want to thank you folks for tuning in. Had a great time. Hope you did too. And I don't know if I'll be back in a couple seconds or not, but if I do end this on time, stay tuned for your local news. So let's get the music back going again. Weird noises. Well. All right, folks, I'm gonna shut the mess down. Hopefully, see you next week. Same time, same station. 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. I'll have some new stuff. John Joseph C. I have not heard the most recent Red Hot Chili Peppers album. For some reason, I have put off buying it. But I do want to hear it. I'll probably stream it or something. And Spidey approved avant-garde music. Yes. He likes them noises. Thank you so much, Joseph. That's awesome. All right. Good night. That's it. We've got 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, boys and girls.